business. You think it's a marketplace. But also, on a deeper level, the mother of the marketplace on a spiritual level. The marketplace of where many different energies dwell and shop with one another. Whether it's negative or positive. There's a currency that is happening. But then also, here in this material plane, the marketplace is representing a marketplace. I don't like to use the word heaven because how we are programmed, we start thinking spooky. But I would say another reality. I would say that. And that market, this marketplace is happening at the same time. There's a balance. And as I said in the beginning, you have energies that are functioning with each other, buying from each other, selling to each other, as well as what is going here on the material plane. And so when you spend money or you give money or donation, that is currency. But Oya is Orisha that represents bravery and not making excuses, being accountable. Oya is the one who represents entrepreneurship, doing for self. We've been taught these principles for generations about doing for self, building for self, from great ancestors of ours that was here at one time physically. Oya represents that, not being scared, getting rid of fear. Not just talking about it, but put it into action. Because guess who holds you back? You. So Oya, you can't call on Oya or the Oya that is in you. Again, because we see wind, we see rain, we see other attributes of Oya that is related to animals, and we get excited or we feel excited, but still somewhere within that, you're still looking outside yourselves. And you must see yourself as the change, as the wind that can come into a room, or as the wind that can change your own destiny, because you don't have to look outside of yourself. You possess all of the elements are within you: fire, air, water, earth. What does it go back to? Are we religious or are we God? And even using that word, that's English, because we go back further than that. But are we our true selves? Are we the divine having what some say a human experience? Is heaven truly your home and earth is your marketplace? But is heaven a place that you look up and think spooky? Or is heaven a way of thought? Or will you put yourself mentally? So we have to start paying attention when we start trying to learn, or we are learning about Orisha, to not put a westernized view on our culture, but try your best to open your mind to understand the hidden meaning of what it's really saying to you. Don't get caught up in the literal words, because to help you and to help raise your moral compass. Our ancestors didn't do anything by accident. Everything they did, they was always in tune. And there was a reason why they did certain things or told certain stories that you are not to take literally, but this was the way that they can explain to all of us how the moon works, how a cycle works for our womb names, how when it's time to plant certain crops, when is a good time to travel on the waters, how this as above, so below works, meaning when the planets are moving or shifting, how does that affect us on the material plane? And so to understand Oya is also to be one that knows how to blow your wind without tearing your house from its foundation. Because the wind can be very pleasant, but then it can also be very destructive. As well as being in the beach, when you swim, and you know and feel there's a current in the water. There's wind pulling. And most of the times you'll read certain things and it'll say, oh, yeah, it's the bearded female warrior. And sometimes our minds, we go to, oh, so she must be a sister who has hair on her face and a beard. No, it's just explaining something deeper about her personality or her energy. How many of us know that one sister that didn't take anything from any brother in the hood or even her own brother? Or that one sister who was just as strong and strong, or even stronger than her brothers and more of a warrior. She went outside and fought for them. And not females, but other dudes. How many sisters you know have been loyal to certain mates of theirs, our grandfathers, our uncles, who, you know, had their struggles, but she always stuck in there, hung in there through their stuff, and gave them that support. And if anyone came to the home front and wronged the home front, she was the first one to come out. So Oya is an energy, she's an energy that represents bravery. She's an energy that represents being brave in the things that you want to do for yourself and not just talk about it, be about. Don't just be hearers of the word, be doer of the word. The only hand that's really going to help you is the one at the end of your arm. And don't look outside yourself. Oya represents being true to yourself. And understand that the earth is your marketplace. And you are to establish relationships, and also relationships that help you elevate, and also create cooperative economics for yourself. But Oya is not about excuses and feeling sorry for yourself, but she's about taking it to the next level. The same way you spend so much time on social media watching other people get rich or become wealthy, and you're not putting in that same time and energy into yourself. And it's Oya is the Orisha that will make you recognize that you are spending too much time watching others, and you're not putting into yourself, or your brand, or your business. It's okay to be inspired, but you can't just stay there. And so Oya, you know, also her being close over here, as we understand it, her being close to our ancestors, and her being the one that guards the gate to that dimension of when our ancestors elevate out of the body. You know, Oya is a very misunderstood deity, or energy, or force of nature. But it's up to us to redefine what Oya is. Because Oya is not just some angry sister who cause storms and wind, because we must not have a Marvel or a DC comic outlook or perspective on our culture and tradition, because it goes much deeper than that. And when we know, it goes to energy. We know that. We should know that. And that's all I have to share.
All right, so all right, so we got a lot of artists in the building. We have some artists in the building. We have vendors. We have businesses. We have podcast was about to start. Training. First, one of my ex-babe, Alexis, stand up, please. Alexis, she did the logo. I mean, she made the blog. She did the portrait of Oya, and when she sent it to me, hey, yeah, hey. When she sent it to me, I said, oh my goodness, we need to use this for the flyer for Oya. And she definitely did us that, and so I appreciate it. She is selling this portrait, so please, she has many other.
Yeah, so I'm a painter, but I'm also a poet, and I perform every Tuesday at the Logos. I also have 2 books out. They're on Amazon. You can get with me on that. And I also make waist beads. I make a lot of stuff. And I'm a yoga instructor. So yeah. So if you want to get with that, then we can do something.
All right, I want to start in the back from one of my elders. She came back to visit us. My Shaker Ray sisters, we about to kill it today. Y'all, daddy, kill it today. You want to talk about your table today? You want to shout from there? Dr. Amira in the building. All the way from Chi-Town, Illinois.
I was here for 3 years, so
That's right.
I kind of adopted.
No, she is family.
My name is Amira and Jalapia.
Yeah.
I bought 2 jewelry up with me last night when I came to Chicago, just because, I want to share. I want to stop by my table. I'm also an educator, so interested in educational opportunities. I travel. Will travel. So, if you need me to come up, raise some shaker ray, teach a class, something, I'm up for it.
All right, in the back, Olade, you want to come up? Talk about your beings, niggas.
Yes.
Smart.
Love to everyone. Mocha Lade and Mocha Style. Over here I got some custom shirts. I got custom artwork too. I have a clothing line. I'm a photographer. I'm a barber. I do custom artwork. Y'all tap in with me. I'm on the south side, Riverdale. Y'all follow me at Big CEO BJ. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and yeah, y'all come support.
All right.
Yeah, my name is Keith Tade. I'm known as Father Indigo. I'm a shaman, so I specialize in just working elements. That's why it's called my bloodline. I come from, my bloodline is at Adult in the Big City, so we border with it. Everything I got, we was known for making like kings love us. Work like the original Henry Ford was working. So I got a lot of intelligence about different things. I hold plant medicine ceremonies, like do ayahuasca and stuff like that. So I also like interact with these energies. Oya is an energy that always comes through our journeys, like because she opened it up and we go into the spirit world through medicine. So I'm a child of Oya, I learned you. So I got it. Check me out, just asking questions, feel a little spooked out, but this is like divine power, it's our birthright, so when you think you don't need it, but we all need it, you gotta appreciate the energy, that's how you keep this whole other shit. The name of my brand is Ashe, it's about abundance, shifting, eternity, so I always know it's about whatever I want, I go inside, I clear anything